Welcome to this month's 2-Minute Tip. Over the past 2 videos, we've taken a close look at some of the cross-linguistic patterns that exist between Spanish and English. Our hope is that in doing so, we not only honor the rich linguistic heritage that so many Latino students bring to our school communities, but we can hopefully help teachers better understand and capitalize on the linguistic bridges that students navigate when learning. This month, we turn our attention to another incredibly important language pattern, prefixes and suffixes. As you know, prefixes and suffixes are word parts that are added to the beginning and ending of the words to adapt the word's meaning. When we purposefully teach prefixes and suffixes, students gain the capacity to break down unfamiliar words into segments which are more easily understood. We teach our students to become word detectives, and it greatly expands their ability to decipher the meaning of new words. One of the great things about Spanish and English is that there are many consistent patterns across the prefixes and suffixes. By drawing connections between them, we are inviting our emergent bilingual students to notice consistencies across both languages, to make distinctions between nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, and to use clues to deduce meanings. Let's take a look at a couple ways we can help students notice these patterns. First, derivational suffixes. Derivational suffixes are endings we add to root words to create a different word, often changing the part of speech. For example, in English, we often turn verbs into nouns by adding the suffix tion, shun, to the end of a word. The verb to act becomes an action. To educate becomes an education. To celebrate becomes a celebration. This language pattern is very similar in Spanish, except the suffix is ción. Actuar becomes una acción. Educar becomes una educación. Celebrar becomes una celebración. Another suffix consistency can be found in turning adjectives into adverbs by adding the ending ly, li. The adjective slow becomes an adverb in slowly. Something that is easy becomes something we can do easily. The adjective quick becomes quickly, and smooth becomes smoothly. We see the same language pattern in Spanish with the suffix mente. Here, you can see the Spanish equivalent of each of the examples I just gave. Lento becomes lentamente. Fácil becomes fácilmente. Rápido becomes rápidamente. And suave becomes suavemente. Now let's take a look at some common prefixes. There are many similarities we can draw our students' attention to. The prefix pre, which suggests before, is the same in Spanish. Preschool is preescolar. Preoccupied is preocupado. And prepared is preparado. The prefix un, which means not when placed before a word, is des in Spanish. Notice the pattern. Undo is deshacer. Unknown is desconocido. And unplug is desenchufar. The prefix re means to do again. To review is repasar. To renew is renovar. And to reunite is reunir. Making connections is exciting for learners. When we have speakers of Spanish in our classrooms, why not throw a spotlight on these cross-linguistic patterns? Invite students to have an aha moment and build bridges between their languages. We don't have to be fluent in Spanish ourselves to teach these patterns and have fun doing it. All teachers are teachers of language, and all of our students' languages are important skill sets worthy of praise. Keep up this amazing work you are doing. God bless, and adelante.